Hi, film family. Welcome back to Diaries of a South Asian Female Filmmaker. Those of you that work in the industry, you know this face right now. This is that I'm exhausted. I've been working too long with no rest face. Let's break it down, break it down, break it. I have had a very fast-paced 2 weeks. Very fast-paced 2 weeks. I've been working on a movie that I'm really excited about. It's one of my favorite movie franchises. I can't say anything, of course, but working there was amazing. That crew is amazing. I have been working overnights for a long period of time on that movie. Imagine working overnights. You get exhausted. You get disconnected from the world a little bit. If you don't have a support system or a routine that you follow, it can take over. Throughout the years, I've learned how to take care of myself when it comes to either overnights or working 15, 16 hours a day, which is why I look so acceptable in front of the camera right now. But then, you think you have the weekend to relax and physically get your strength back. Nope. This weekend, I was also working on a short film. I was first ADing a short film, which I made the schedule for. I stayed in communication and made call sheets for, and that was really, really hard while working overnights. I will say though, this AD team was pretty amazing and knew that I had to work on Saturday, so they sent me home a little early on Friday. So it's not as bad as it could have been, but if it wasn't for a team like that, I'd be way more drained than I am now. The movie is about to wrap this week, so that means I can go back focusing onto my own projects now. This weekend, I will also be finishing up editing my short film. Now that I've shown you guys what I do on set and the credibility of the shows that I've worked on, I want to share my short film that I will be entering into film festivals soon. My short film, Over Chai, is about first generational immigrant children who lost a pillar of a family member, so a grandparent, and how the children have to support their parents emotionally when it comes to losing a loved one over tea. So, my short film touches on the subject of death in a family, loss, Indian cultural rituals, and there's also some entertainment in there. We have some flashback scenes of how grandma and grandpa met. The point of me wanting to be a filmmaker is to highlight South Asian stories, South Asian Indian American stories. A lot of the times I never saw people like me on screen growing up, which would make me feel left out, make me feel like our story is not important enough. Or if our story was put into TV shows or something, it was very stereotypical. I never felt correctly represented. That's the things that I want to highlight with my films. But I want to do it in a way where it entertains you. So this weekend, I'll be going in with my editor. We're going to try to finish up. I'm about 75% done editing. Finish the last 25%. Film is out. I plan on putting it into film festivals, get as much traction as I can for my film because this is something that's going to showcase who I am as a writer, how I direct films, how I tell a story. And, you'll see a little cameo of me in there too. So then that also portrays me as an actress. With this being my first project that I'm trying to put into film festivals, it's exciting and it means so much. It means so dear to me because this story comes from my actual grandmother passing. The after effects of what happened when that happened. Mental health isn't really taken care of too well in the Indian culture, but the next generation that's coming in is going to determine how it's going to be carried on throughout for the next few generations for us. So this film highlights a lot for me. I'm putting my soul onto the screen. I'm putting my family onto the screen. And when I tell you I'm putting my family onto the screen, these are not actors. These are my family members. My whole family chipped in make this happen. We used locations from my aunt's houses, my grandma's houses. They were super supportive, and I cannot wait for this film to come out. Overjai has been written, been filmed. We are in editing. Boom. So please stay tuned and subscribe so you can watch Overjai when it first comes out. So next week's episode is going to be behind the scenes of me in the editor's room. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm going to go get some rest. while I'm focused on finishing up my script. And all my friends that I was talking to on set, I will be sending you my script very soon, and I want your feedback. Give me your feedback. Okay, thanks. See you next time, Phil family. Bye bye. Adios.